Get ready with me while I tell you what it's like to work at Meta. Tell you what it's like to work at Meta. So I have actually worked at Meta 3 times in my life. The first was in the summer of 2019 when I was an intern. And I was an intern on what was then the AR/VR team, but I think it's now considered Metaverse. And I worked on the face tracking feature. So how we can tell where faces are and what they're looking at within a headset. After my internship, I got a return offer to Meta, and I worked there for a year and a half, maybe some more, right out of college. And this was in 2020 and 2021. I left Meta in December of 2021 to work at a startup called Aura, and then my own startup. And then I went back to Meta in 2024. And I worked there again for another year and change until April of this year when I left Meta to go take a job at Lyra. Meta was probably the best experience I could have had straight out of college as a machine learning engineer. So I got my master's degree in machine learning from the University of Michigan. There were also obviously a lot of downsides. I mean, it's a company, any company will have downsides, but they were more kind of situational, like things that happened to me that put me in a bad position, which is why I left for the first place. Oh, that's a lot of contour. And I ended up moving to a company called Aura where I made fitness rings. But ultimately, I got a better career opportunity at a different company. I really noticed, and I think a lot of people at Meta noticed, that although, yes, like there's this really great culture of great engineering and some really cool people, it's just not the same that it used to be. For me, it just wasn't what I wanted at the time being right now. But the great thing was I was able to kind of do the whole Meta thing and music at the same time. Got married while I was at Meta. I worked on this newest album that is coming out while I was at Meta. I am trying to get my under eye matter, and it's just like not working. Can this go away, please? Okay, I think this is gonna need a part 2 because there is so much that I still have to talk about.